Good morning, everyone. I would just like to start with this one fact, that my opponent recently announced that he had a reoccurrence of cancer, and it's forcing him to be away from his regular duties for the next several weeks. My wife Rhonda and I wish to extend our thoughts and prayers to him and his entire family, and our prayers are for a swift and complete recovery. When I began my campaign for Illinois State Senate just a little over a year ago, I commented that the state's debt is a foremost concern. Today, as I stand here, that debt continues to rise to the point where every man, woman, and child in the state of Illinois owes nearly $30,000 for their share of that debt. Illinois' debt is the worst per capita of all the 50 states, and our leaders in the Illinois State Legislature need to be held accountable. It is time for legislators to not only talk the talk, but to walk the walk. Every dollar counts, folks, and legislators need to be responsible for the taxpayers who elect them. To that end, I propose an absolute pay freeze on all legislative pay that covers base pay, health care benefits, retirement benefits, compensation for committee chair, spokesman, and leadership positions, and per diem pay. Prices of fuel, food, and other necessities, day-to-day living, are ever increasing, but taxpayers have to make do with balancing their budget for their household, their farm, and their private enterprise. And I believe it is past time for state legislators to do right by their constituents and incorporate some of that thinking into the state's fiscal planning. Current base pay for Illinois state legislators is $67,836. That is the fifth highest of the 50 states in compensation. It is 47% more than the $46,110 that the average Illinois resident earns per year. Recently, state senators Bomke and Severson made an honorable gesture by donating their pay increases to charity. They understand the concept that theirs is a part-time job filled with full-time responsibility. As for me, I will vote against any proposed increase in pay or benefits until our state's debt crisis is resolved. And should a compensation increase be passed by the other members of the legislature, I will refuse it and return it back to the taxpayers of the state of Illinois. We need to make the hard choices to ensure that we are making Illinois a place that our children and our grandchildren will want to and be able to live, work, and prosper. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. It is imperative that we make every effort to decrease the debt and increase the value of government for the taxpayer. I will lead the charge to restore fiscal responsibility to the state of Illinois when I take the oath of office as a state senator from the 47th District.